Okay, guys, getting right into it. Not even gonna bother with formalities because we need to get an arena win today. Okay, it's been too long. I think it's been like, I want to say 3 streams, maybe 4 since the last win. Not okay. I know I didn't get any last week, that's for sure. So, at minimum 3. Honestly, it could have been more. I don't remember the last win because I have the memory of a goldfish. So, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we're getting right into it today. I actually even messed up the, I messed up the start of this stream, to be honest, which isn't going to be noticeable unless you were either A, here right when the stream started, or B, watching the VOD, because, I forgot to unmute, and I also forgot to start the recording before starting this scene in OBS. So yeah, you can tell that I am very tired at the time of either recording if you're watching the VOD or the time of this stream if you're watching live. I am extremely tired. I've had a very, very poor night of sleep last night, which is really bad because it's compounding with the fact that I had a really bad night of sleep the night before and the night before that. All around, I have not slept well in days, so I am very tired, especially because I only recently woke up, despite the fact that it's almost noon my time, because I am having that bad of nights of sleep. Speaking of things that are bad, can we stop declining the ready check? Thank you. Because I'm so tired, I might go for some characters that I am a little more skilled with, but I'm not sure if I want to do that or not, because it is a bit of a cop-out to just play what you're good at, because, you know, come on. Plus, I'm pretty sure last stream I mostly did that. So, if I am going to do that, I'm going to play different things. So I'm thinking Shogath right now, because I know I didn't play him last time. I haven't played him in a while on stream. So, yeah, I'm thinking Shogath right now. Does mean double AP, which is not ideal, but you know, it's still not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I figure Cho'Gath, a relatively long time since I've played him on stream, and I'm decently good at him, so that'll make up for the fact that I am so unbelievably tired right now. If you notice me like wiping at my eyes or scratching my head, that's what I do when I'm tired. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I obviously still scratch my head sometimes when I'm not tired, and I wipe my eyes sometimes when I'm not tired, but like, if you notice me doing it a lot, just like, yo. Like, that's how you know I'm falling asleep. By the way, Gnosis under my head, right here. Hopefully, I'm able to get an actual good night of sleep tonight, so that tomorrow's stream is not quite like this. Although, if it is gonna end up happening where I'm really tired tomorrow, Briar is with the Gnosis. If that does happen, then you know what? I'll just commit to it and I'll play characters I'm not as good with while sleep deprived, which will probably make us just get 8th place every time unless we have an insanely good teammate or insanely strong luck. Or if it turns out that I'm actually better at the game while I'm tired than while I'm awake, which sounds stupid, but believe it or not, there's actually some games I'm better at when I'm drunk than when I'm sober, so. Although not like full-blown drunk, I'm just talking like buzzed. When I'm full-blown drunk, I'm not playing a game. I only do get that far if I'm at a party with friends, and I'm not gonna play a video game at a party with friends unless it's like Mario Party, you know, a party game. I'm not gonna play League of Legends or something like that when I'm blackout drunk. Anyway, so here's the team under my face. This Briar is Briar main. Honestly, I was expecting a higher mastery, but then again, she is a pretty new character, so I guess that's still pretty insane to have 12 mastery on already. I've got 10 on Cho'Gath, so just goes to show she still played Briar more than I played Cho'Gath. Gnosis is 6, Vex is 7. Okay, so but that team I'm not really that scared of. I kind of counter Briar is a thing. Not so much Gnosis, but like I counter Briar. I kind of counter Gnosis. See, the thing is, Gnosis is one of the best 1v1 characters in the game, I would argue. He's not the best, But he's really up there because with his Wither, you're just fucked. And in a 1v1 scenario, he will win even against some of his hard counters. Because usually his hardest counters, not always, there are some that could beat him in a 1v1, but usually his hardest counters win by not fighting him alone. Garen can counter Nasus in lane, but I don't know how well he'd do in this game mode, for example. I don't really want any of these, but I guess Snowball Fight is what I'll take, just because it's a decent one. It's not bad. As for boots, there's a lot of AP and a couple AD. There are some auto attackers. You know, we've got Jhin we're gonna have to worry about. We've got Olaf. We got Udyr. Udyr might build AP though. We've got Fiora. We've got Urgot. We've got Briar. There's enough. I'm going plated. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If it's ever a 50... Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. I just noticed that my stream wasn't presenting. I am so sorry. Okay, well, thankfully I noticed before the first round truly started. We got into it, but no fighting occurred yet. I am so sorry, though. I did not realize that I had messed up the presentation of this scene. That is entirely my bad. I meant to silence him before. Oh. He flashed. Yep. I don't think we can win early because I need time to scale. I'm just glad I was able to start this stream properly. I told you I'm tired. Okay, that was all my fault. That one wasn't OBS bugging out. That was me being stupid. I forgot to actually... I had it on the RimWorld scene instead of the League of Legends scene, so it wasn't playing. Yeah. Yeah. Well... here's what we're fighting, since apparently I wasn't able to show that earlier because I didn't realize it. Yeah. Also, this does seem like it might be an AP Udyr, considering he went for 70 ability power. Now, he might just take that and then go full AD afterwards because of the Guardian's Hammer. Might not. Oh, I thought he'd keep running. I couldn't get my last E off there. That might be the difference maker. I don't know why the res didn't start right away there, but... Okay, well, if nothing else, at least we tried. She could do this. Oh, that was close. If his axe hadn't hit her there, we would have won that. Okay, we're going full tank because if it gives you the gargoyle, you do not take it. Okay, this team, oh, double Gambler's Blade, by the way. Okay, we got Fiora. There we go. Whoo, that was a very good one. See, we gotta scale, you know, just gotta get better and better and better. Thankfully, I got my ult stack there off of Fiora too. So we did get that extra, what is it, 100 health? Yeah. I'm not sure if the amount of health I gain from this increases. Like what I mean is, if I, when I level up my ult, the amount of health I gain per stack increases to 150. Does that include, like, retroactively? So, like, will that ult eventually have gained me 150 and then 200? Once time has gone by and I've leveled it up? I'm not sure. I've played Shogath, but I've never actually paid that much attention to him, to be honest. Okay. This team is gonna hurt. Ah, I couldn't even gargoyle there. I was just stunned. Whew, I couldn't get the heart seal either. That sucks. I mean, I might have been able to gargoyle, but I wasn't. I was spamming the melee first because I wanted the heart steal more than I wanted the gargoyle because I didn't think I'd win even with a gargoyle. Mark's Mage. No, Dawnbringers is too good there. So now I just heal 30% of my max health once per round, assuming I go that low, which is insanely good on health bar tanks. Like, it doesn't seem that strong for what it could be. Like, there's some gold augments that are even better, don't get me wrong. But it's so much better than you realize. I mean, if you have 10,000 HP, imagine healing 30% of that just over 3 seconds. That's insane. You heal 3,000 HP at 1,000 HP per second. I was going for it. All I was really hoping for there was to get 2 hits of the plant so I could get my ult back again and I could eat another grub. Because those grubs do give me health. That's the one good thing about that augment that they had, or the item rather, that gives them that, is I can stack my ult off of it. Only 6 times, but I can stack my ult off of it, so even if I'm not going to get a kill on either of them, then at least I get my ult to stack up. It'll help me in the future. Okay, I'm glad the Udyr lost there. I'm scared of how strong this Udyr is going to be late game. Okay. So we've got... We just got to get Jak'Sho, right? We need the resistances. Then beyond that, there's a couple options. Spirit Visage does increase shielding effectiveness, which would make this shield from Gargoyle just ludicrous. However, at a certain point, it would probably be smarter to get an item that would help more. That gives me a little magic resist and some health, but I probably should go more into the resistances, shouldn't I? I mean, maybe not. Maybe getting the health and a bit of resistances is better. But I don't know. I'm thinking we gotta see what... I mean, we also have to see how far we get, because we might not make it. This Tristana Urgot, thankfully my plated will help a lot with this, plus my pretty high armor. Oh man, that Tristana was just constantly healing up at the plants. I wasn't able to ult her because of the plant. That sucks. Okay, we'll get the ability power, I guess, here. Yeah, that was so annoying. She was just barely surviving every time. Also, what item did she have? I need to just check that. So, I'm pretty sure I basic attacked her and it didn't do Heartsteel on her like once or twice in the beginning of that round. I thought maybe she had Shield of Molten Stone and that's why, but she doesn't. So I'm really not sure what happened there. But yeah, I think we're out here. I don't think we can win this. We have way too low health and there's too many teams that hard counter us. Because while my Vex is good, she's just not able to deal with some of the enemies. And I don't have faith in her being able to deal with these. And I'll probably end up having to 1v2 again, because they'll just focus her. Oh, I thought he'd actually dodge that. Okay, good. Before Briar got back up. I could have honestly seen Briar winning that. I didn't expect it, but like if she has Bork, she does. She could have won that. She could have absolutely, even though I counter her, I mean, if I fucked up my Qs, I could see that happening. Mundo, I liked the ult, but that was a bit too late. He waited too long and then the set could just kill him. Laser Eyes is pretty damn good. Don't get me wrong, I would have definitely preferred Slow Cooker, but this is a good second place option. What'd she get? Giant Slayer. Okay, that, well, she can slay me. I don't know how I got that Q off. Okay, this is the Jin Mundo. This is gonna be difficult. I flashed there thinking I'd be able to get closer. Got the Jhin. Woo! Okay. Okay, a lot of AP left. Some of the heaviest hitting AD has died, but there's still some really heavy hitting AD as well. I think I get Force of Nature and then Thornmail to finish it. Just to get as many resistances as I can. Although Sunfire might be better than Thornmail, but I just want to get the, well, actually, or maybe Frozen Heart. Okay, good. I made sure she died, even if I didn't get the stack. It's more important we win, but I don't think we're going to. I could have gargoyles. Damn it. If I would have used gargoyle, we would have won. I fucking forgot that it was back off cooldown. Yeah, the Rel was really good at timing her leap because it doesn't get canceled by stuns. So when I knocked her up there so that she'd get hit by the pike stun as well, because my whole plan was get her stunned into another stun so I could real quick have as much time as I could to heal up and for my Vex's respawn point to come back before Gwen shows up. And so my whole plan was, you know, keep her from rezzing her teammate as long as possible so we can res them both at about the same time. But because of that little amount of time between when my knockup ended and the pike stun started, she was able to get off the animation, and then the stun doesn't cancel it. So that was good on her end. And it wasn't the only time where she did that either. I will say though, I'm upset about how I think we could have won that if the Gwen didn't get to go so fucking far away from me because of that flower in the center. I hate that map. It's gone from I'm not a big fan of that map to I hate it, because it really does just make that such a burst heavy map. Like, this game mode is already it favors burst people, but tanks just can't win on that map. I shouldn't say they can't win. It feels so difficult for a tank to win on that map because if you burst the enemy fast enough that they die, they can't heal up at those flowers, obviously. But it's so easy to get away from the enemy and just have a free flower in that game mode that it's just always happening. If you don't instantly kill them, they will heal. I'll go Singe. Because basically if you aren't a burst person, they just need to hit a single bomb plant or flash and they get to another area, and then they can get the full heal plant off of it because it's probably up. It's a very runaway based map. If you can't instantly kill them before they can run away, you lose. And because it's not the normal type of running, it's basically blinking behind a wall, you can't even rely on slows or something to beat them because they can just hit the bomb plant and fly away. So that's why I really just don't like that map, because it, like, yes, this game mode is already kind of burst heavy, where, like, if you are a assassin, you are going to do a lot better most of the time. But, like, at least they are countered by tanks if they're built tanky enough, because they just can't burst them. But in that map, it doesn't matter. So, Singed Azir, we're gonna be an interesting duo. Hopefully he gets Mark's Mage, because I've seen it before. Mark's Mage Azir, that is a strong one. Now, under my face was a Rammus Udyr, so that is gonna be a team that, Rammus won't do anything to me. I mean, he will do something, but you know what I mean? Like, damage-wise, he won't be that big of a threat. Udyr, though. That's Udyr. Udyr be very strong. Now, there's also the Singed Gwen to worry about. That one's going to be interesting. Thankfully, I'd argue I counter Gwen. It's not much of an argument. I'm pretty sure it's just straight up fact, because most characters, the way she's able to beat them is that she can just Q, and then they have to dodge her Q, and it might be difficult to dodge because of how quick the animation is. And they were right on top of her. But because she can just... because I can just keep running to do my damage, just run away from her, the only time she really has a chance to do that is if the moment she dashes onto me, or when I'm running near her to reapply the gas. So she doesn't have as many opportunities. And yeah, she can press her W to not take damage from me, that's true. But her W is not going to have as much uptime as my gas will. So I'd argue that's not that strong. This team will fuck. This is going to fuck hard. We are not going to be able to deal with them. This team depends on the augments. They might fuck us too. Right off the rip. I probably should get Guardian Shroud, since Azir isn't exactly going to have much health, so I can't rely on him to take their attention. Mix, mix, swirl. Mix, mix, swirl. Oh. The double quest. Oh, my goo went away right at the end. Yep. Sadly, I gotta get stronger before I can do much. With these teams that we are dealing with, kind of want Swifties. Because that slowness reduction would be insanely strong. Merc treads for their tenacity is also insanely strong. But you know what? I'm committing to it. I'm getting swiftness. I'll get the really fast Singe build. if I'm lucky, I'll get something that gives me even more speed, like Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer would be a godsend right now. Zir went for the Berserkers, that's good. If only he had gotten Mark's Mage when he was hard rolling. That would have been, I'd argue, almost as good as Minion Mancer. Jeez. Okay, and Warwick killed himself. Radiant Virtue could be pretty good, but I don't know. Empyrean Promise as well. Oh, these both could be so good. I want Radiant though. Radiant's a lot more. I'd argue it's better, just because, you know, gaining 272 max health and healing for 245, obviously that increases as my max health increases. I'm gonna get Rod of Ages. Demonic is really good on him, and so is Demon King. But Demon King's good on everyone, and it's so risky that I don't, you know. Didn't mean to do that. That was a really close one. That was unbelievably close. Okay, so I got Rod of Ages first because that extra health and ability power is nice. Mana's nice too. But Eternity, I won't have to worry about mana anymore. Very nice. Next up, we gotta get Leandries and Rylai's. It's gonna really hurt not having either of those. But we just need to suck it up. Probably gonna go with Leandries first, because the burn, I think it's better to have the damage than the slow. I've already got Swifties, and I can use my F to... I'd ulted in time, that would have maybe worked, but oh well. Whew. Mark's face. No, he needs it. I'm gonna re-roll this. Shrink Ray isn't bad. Yeah, the gained move speed is pretty nice from my ult, because I've already got 70 move speed from my boots. So. Yeah. Talon does way too much damage. Can't do anything there. Okay, now we get Leandri's though, and my Rod of Ages is stacked up, so... Now we've got damage again. Again, for the first time. Okay. This is a Singed v Singed with the Gwen as well. I can't move. Did my internet just die? Really? Yeah, so I'm sure the stream really enjoyed that. My internet just straight up died. I fucking hate my internet service provider. By the way, if anyone's listening, fuck Comcast. Genuinely. Fuck Comcast. I'm going to be having to call them for like the 5th time this fucking month. Well, I guess it's a new month now. The first time this month, but if we include today as the end of June, for the 5th time this fucking month because of this shit. They need to get a fucking grip. I don't understand how hard it is to provide the service they say they're going to provide. It really upsets me. The music is fucked up now. And stunned forever. No bomb plant for you. Slowing her effects reduce move speed by an extra 100. Well, say no more. Once I get Rylai's, that's gonna be insane. They're gonna be so slow, they will not be able to catch up to me without dashes. And I mean plural and stuns, I guess. Then we'll finish it off with either a Riftmaker or Rabadons. Okay, or I can get Udyr'd. Udyr does so much damage. Even like, I'm not gonna lie, even without the augments, Udyr is a very strong champion. But I'm not saying he's overpowered, because he's not. He is a very he's not a hard champion to play well. He's a hard champion to play that well. You can play and do well on Udyr without needing to be a pro Udyr player. But if you want to play that good, you're gonna need to be doing, you know, you're gonna need to actually know what you're doing. Okay, so we got Rylai's. Rabadons would probably be the smarter play here. I don't want Crypto Bloom, because Crypto Bloom is terrible in this game mode. Riftmaker, though. Riftmaker would be nice, because I'd turn bonus health into ability power. I've healed so much health, by the way. You notice that? I've healed 12,000 health with Restless Restoration. I'm so upset about that silence, by the way. That silence ruined my entire plan. My whole plan there was to root him outside of the ring, and I couldn't do it just because I was silenced there. My whole plan, I threw the fucking glue out. I was gonna throw him over my shoulder, have him land on the glue, but then I got silenced for so fucking long. Also, I'm not gonna lie, my augments were fine, but they were really not the best. Like, the slowing one was nice, and the Restless Restoration was really good. That was my only really good augment, but I would have really liked Magic Missile more than really any of those. Magic Missile would have been the carry, but oh well. I did my best, especially difficult considering I had the internet fucking crap out on me. Hopefully, I don't have to deal with that anymore. So next up, who do I want to play? Morgana? I mean, Morgana is a really annoying champ to play against, and I've said it. Here's the thing. I've said it before, and I will say it again, right? If you play Morgana in this game mode, you are bad at the game mode. I am bad at the game. But no, jokes aside, that's not actually true. Just Morgana alone isn't what's bad. What's bad is when you have an entire comp dedicated to just stunning them perpetually instead of actually doing damage. Morgana does damage with her stuns, but characters like Alistair doesn't. He's just a tank who stuns you. But no. Why did it say Gwen? Anyway. No, what I've said before, and I'll say again, Morgana is really, really, really aggravating in this game mode, and they need to patch her in some way. Well, really, they don't need to patch her. They need to change how Combo Breaker works. And I do think that playing Morgana is playing with a handicap, basically. However, the entire reason why I play it, despite my protests against it, is for one simple reason. Just because something is wrong doesn't mean you should let other people do it and not do it yourself, if that makes sense. Basically, my logic is this, right? If a bank robber stole $1,000 from somebody, and he was going around giving $10 to anyone who wanted it, other than the person who he stole it from, is it right to take the money? No, it's not. But it's also not going to help the person who had the money stolen from them if you just let the guy keep it. Not taking the money doesn't help anyone. So if it's not going to help anyone, you may as well at least benefit from it, if that makes sense. It's the same sort of logic as, like, if you're in school and the teacher may ask everyone, okay, do you want to watch this movie or this movie? And most kids say they want the one movie that you don't like. And, you're in the minority, so they pick the other movie. Does that mean you shouldn't watch the movie you didn't want as much? Well, no. Just because it's something you don't personally like that much doesn't mean it's it's worse than schoolwork. You'd still rather watch the movie than actually have to do work in class. It's one of those situations where I think it's something that shouldn't happen. I would still wish that the movie I wanted got picked, but I'm not going to turn up the chance at still not having to take class, even if this isn't something I actually really wanted. I don't think Morgana should be this strong in this game mode, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give myself such a massive disadvantage by not allowing myself to play a character just because they're strong in this game mode. That's what I would say. Basically, even though it's insanely strong to play Morgana in this game mode, and she should be weaker, that doesn't mean I won't play her out of a feeling of it being unfair. But yeah, I know I'm weird. Okay, we're fighting the Sylas Zed first. I am really glad we're fighting Zed before level 6. Like, I know I can root him, but, like, it's Zed. Nice part about Aerie is they might accidentally step on my W again after the first time they stepped on it and get Aeried back. But you can see how strong this is. His CC barely got me there. You can see how strong this is in this game mode. Ooh, that Poppy is gonna be annoying to deal with. She will never die with a team like that. I mean, what augments did they get? Tart got its killing time. That's not bad. Steal your heart, Poppy, though. Oh, and Recursion Nunu. He's never gonna die either. But yeah, you can see how I can just keep having my Aerie go out. I'd say Aerie is better than Comet on Morgana. Because although Comet obviously does more damage, you can proc it so much more often. At least I got my W down at the last second and get some more damage. I know we won't win, but at least I can get some more damage. Yeah, they just don't take any damage. Okay, we have been given a very, very nice gift by the game. Now this Gnosis has Darksteel, which means he's going to be doing some true damage, I guess. Okay, we gotta keep moving, because moving is still the best way to generate stacks because of the time. The cooldown between abilities, proccing it.
Vision does not require
Surprised I got that. There we go. Rune Carver does so much damage. Yeah, he's right. It is absolutely broken. Now we get some nice burning going on. We're gonna have to get Rabadons at some point too. It's just a necessity. But yeah, this burn will be really nice against the tankiest of tanky people. Not to mention, it'll be good against Vayne, because I'll be able to see her even when she goes invisible. So I might be able to hit her, or at least juke her.
Truth is a dog. Democracy lies.
I just need to stack that up. Just gotta get my rune carver stacked as much as possible.
Still beats.
That sucks. That was really bad timing for my ult, right as I got knocked away. That was... I got knocked between them at just the right way, so when I ulted, it didn't work. Wooglets. Yeah, I can stack Rune Carver.
Some pray to fate. I fall to the path.
Woo! They should not let me just stack up Rune Carver. Okay, and we'll finish with Zonia's, and then it'll give us Wooglets, and then we'll be unfinished. Also, I'm playing Santa Morgana again. He is going to silence us so much, and he's never gonna be slowed. Okay.
Whether by chains or by rings, we are all bound.
Sadly, that didn't give me a Rune Carver stack. That one did. Thank goodness the Garen didn't go in for us for some reason. He waited to chase us until Renekton had already given me a couple stacks of Rune Carver. Not sure why, but I'm glad he did. Or didn't, whatever. Sneaking Suspicion, Gnosis win that time. Yeah. Ability power. Let's say. Nice little 30 more AP, which is actually, you know, it's gonna end up being even more because of Wooglets. It's gonna end up being, what is it, 55% or 50? Yeah, okay, so 45 ability power there, basically. Okay, I gotta ruin Shaco.
The world is a beautiful place. Do not let it be hidden.
That was so much damage. I pinned him down while he was invisible. I knew where he was at, and I didn't hit him with my W anyway because I didn't realize where he was at. I placed my W too fast. Yeah, I'm not surprised that worked that way. Yeah, the Leona Nunu team is gonna be pissed. Okay, now Zed is gonna be a pain. I don't even know who to focus there. Like, Zed is the obvious focus, but... I'm glad the Shaco team is losing that round. Okay, we got Wooglets now. To follow that up, I'm thinking Shadow Flame, because it'll make Wooglets, you know, insanely good.
I will not forsake the land that shaped me, nor the mistakes.
Just gonna try and throw it out instantly. shit, I missed that. Oh well. Yeah, she will take no damage. Whew. That was a close one. Bye-bye. Let's get some anti-heal. Finish it off with the anti. I do so much damage. It's not even funny. Okay, we gotta do the same strategy as last time and hope that the Garen does the same strategy as last time too. Okay. Shredding armor and magic resist is quite nice.
Gotta spend the gold to get the gold.
Okay, so we're down to 2 teams to fight. The Leona Nunu one, I'm really scared of. I really hope they get knocked out here, because I think we can win against the Poppy and the Taric, but I do not think we can win against the Nunu and her, Leona. Okay, come on, Poppy Tark. Ooh, that was a good hit on the Nunu. And Nunu got his ult wasted too. This is so good. This is so close though. It's scary. Oh, Leona taking a lot of damage. That set's just gonna do more and more damage as it goes on. Eventually he might be able to one-tap their tanks. Ooh, not good for Poppy. Okay, Poppy, you've got this. Once the ring closes in a little more, do your terrible, awful strategy. There we go. You got the Nunu. That's the scariest one, too. Let's get some more tankiness, I guess. Yeah, it's... we counter them because I have the thing that just gets stronger the longer we wait. Plus, it's Morgana. It's insanely strong character time. Like, I told you already, Morgana is insane in that game mode. That's why! Because if they aren't a burst character, they can't kill her! You need to play burst to kill her. And not only that, even if you do play burst, if you play burst and you get hit by your Q, you die anyway! Like, no! Oh my... That, like I said, it's Morgana for you. You just gotta deal with the hand you got when you fight a Morgana. You gotta realize that if you aren't a burst character, you will probably not beat her. It's just that simple. You need to play burst to beat her, and if you do play burst, you need to dodge her Q. That's all I can say about it. You need to dodge it. Anyway, let's do a Pyke game. I like Pyke. Pyke's a fun character. Let's say no Alistair again.
Now I'm angry.
But yeah, that just goes to show how insanely strong Morgana is. That team was winning nearly every single round, And they were always doing it by just waiting until the ring was there because they were that tanky. And yet even they couldn't out-tank the damage that Morgana puts out with Runecarver. I mean, it helped that we had Set do that big blast right down the middle on, I think, both of them, but definitely it hit Taric. Taric got killed way too early. That's why they lost that. If Taric had lived longer, I think it would have been close. But the Set slamming Taric's health bar down, like a quarter or a half of it just went gone instantly. Add on top of that, my Runecarver just stacking more and more and more, they can't win in that situation. And it helps that if I, if they wait until the ring's small and then they do the hammer method, I can press E on myself, and then the Poppy's ult does jack shit. Now I gotta time it right, otherwise Taric will just hit me with a stun, or she'll, and then she'll still be able to knock me away because it's only one, it only blocks one CC move as far as I know. But still, it's strong. It's very, very strong. I won't say Morgana's the strongest character in this game mode. I would say that would go to Alistar, and Alistar is a character who I don't enjoy playing him. With Morgana, at least you have to aim, right? The fun part is in aiming and staying away from the enemy. Is that fun for the enemy? No. No, it's not. They have to dodge, and if they get hit once, they're fucked. And they need to catch up to someone who's going to be constantly keeping them stunned. Renekton and Varus are under my head. You can tell why I suddenly got quiet there. As I was saying before noticing that. So yeah, Morgana has that going for you. You at least have to hit your skill shots. Alistar, the closest thing he's got to a skill shot is pressing Q when you're close. So you have to measure and make sure you were close enough for the Q to work. He's just no skill. Morgana, at least, she has some effort needed. Even if it's the tiniest, most minuscule amount, there's some. Alistar just builds tank, and then whenever an enemy is near the ring, just press W and then walk over to the edge of the ring while they're still outside of it and press Q so that they're stuck outside taking damage for longer. It's really not any skill. I don't want these. I'll take recursion. Ability haste ain't bad.
Ain't no high ground high enough. Not for the storm that's brewing. Misty up there.
Now, I will say, I've never gotten it, but I think the Steal Your Heart quest on Pike would be kind of funny, just because of the whole health turns into AD thing. You just have infinitely stacking AD. Every time you'd stack a heart steal, you'd basically gain 2 AD or so. Damn it. Fine, I'll let her res him. She'll heal up and then she'll res him. I don't know if she can get the res off. Okay, she did. Yeah, he just healed up at the plant while we were dealing with his teammate. Couldn't really do anything there. Oh well. I could go Ionians for even more ability haste, and I think I will. I'll just go very high ability haste on all my abilities. Yeah, no, that one, I should have gone for the hook on him instead of on her. Especially since it didn't even take her out of the ring. Or at least it would have stopped him from healing up quite as much. First item, I'm obviously getting Axiom Arc. It's just Axiom Arc on Pike. You need it. So close. That was a very close round. I needed my ult there. And I don't really want any of these. Ooh, these are both so very good. Oh, these are both so very, very, very good. Prowler's Claw is probably the better one, but Duskblade is Duskblade. I'm doing Duskblade. Damn. Woo! The old QR combo there. Now, there is some decent shielding this game, so I'm actually gonna get Serpent's Fang. Not probably right away, but I am gonna need it. This already is going to be very dangerous. I thought he'd go to try and dodge it. Ah, I fucked it up. I fucked it up, but we still got it. Vanished summoner spell is really funny, but I don't really want to do that. I'll just gain the AD. It's only a little bit of AD. It's only like 20 AD, but I don't want that. Vanish, I'd really rather have flee because then I can just W and F. Should have seen that coming. I fucked up. I hit R instead of D. I literally just keep messing up so hard and we still win. Oh, goodbye. Pike. Not Pike. Jin. Do I want serpent? I think I want serpents now. Okay, so I've got Serpent's Fang. This will help with some of the shielding we'll have to deal with. Okay, let's get some more lethality. That is so scary when I get that low and barely get out of there. Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting Ivern. on hit Ivern is something, all right. Are you fucking serious? Ah. Yeah, Kaisa just does so much fucking damage. We need someone else to take them out. It's just a Kaisa moment there. Wow, that was close. Apex Inventor? No, I'm good. I'm gonna reroll this. Honestly, yeah, no, I'll take the resistances. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm Pyke, I'm not meant to have resistances. Like, I'm not a tank, but you know, they don't expect the tanky Pyke. You know, because it can give me a good extra 60 in both of them. That was a little close! I didn't know they changed that. Fuck, I whiffed that so hard. Fuck! He jumped on right as I ulted. Damn. That team is just really difficult for us to deal with. All the true damage fucks over my Galio. And then I get taunted for a fortnight. Or not taunted, charmed. Whatever. I wouldn't have W'd there, Mord. So why are there barrels here? Well, take could be nice, but I think I take opportunity here, don't I? Or maybe Edge of Night. Probably Edge of Night because of how bad that Ari Lee Sin have been fucking me. This is going to be an annoying team to deal with, as usual. Bro, let me move! She healed it up so my ult didn't kill her, but still. Thank goodness we are taking them out. And Galio has his golden spatula now, too. So we can do a lot better, hopefully.
No worldwide high-stakes tournament would be complete without purchasing items. I love fun.
A lot of AD gain. 48, damn. And then 23 lethality. The tenacity is just because of the amount of CC we're dealing with, you know? It's nice to have. Oh, fucking killing time killed me. Oh, I don't think we have this. Oh, maybe. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. That was so close. If I didn't get completely ruined at the start there by getting stunned for so damn long, even with my tenacity, I just couldn't handle it. That sucks. I'm glad that that's the Ari that won, though, and not the one that had the other skin. I'm really glad the one with the other skin lost. Because, spoiler alert, I don't support that skin, and I think anyone who pays for it is stupid. And I do mean that offensively. I think you actually have to be stupid to spend money on that. If it were cheaper, fine. If you bought the tier 1 version of the skin, fine. It's not exactly my cup of tea in terms of price, but that one I can at least understand because of the money going to Faker. But the moment you buy the tier 2 or the tier 3, you're just a sucker at that point. Just donate the money to him on one of his, like... I'm not sure if Faker streams or not, because I don't keep up with Faker. I don't think he's bad at the game or anything. I'm just personally not a fan of mid lane, and therefore do not really watch mid lane streamers, or really, I don't watch Pro League at all. So, but I know how accomplished he is. I know that he deserves what he's gotten in terms of like all the recognition. But yeah, if he is a streamer, which I'm pretty sure he is, or at least has in the past, just donate the money to him. Don't pay Riot for their stupid decision. Or buy the tier 1 skin if you really want to have the skin. Don't buy the tier 2 or 3. You're just wasting money at that point. How about Lilia? For a final round. This will be the last game of the day, so, you know, why not finish with a fast character who runs around at Mach 10? Tried to have that with Singe, but we'll have it even more so with Lilia, I think. Or we could do Scion, I guess. That'd also be a fun one, I guess, but I want to do Lilia.
A dream come true.
Now, it seems people really did not want Mord and did not want Shaco. Which I do not blame them for. You know, 3 Shaco bans is not enough in my opinion. Oh, man. I need to sleep. Ugh. Also, 2 Morganas. I played Morgana earlier on stream and got first place. I can't complain. She's literally the whole reason I got a first place win today. Master Yi, on the other hand, I can complain about because I don't like Master Yi. Oh, we're going to play the Cavalry, I see. No, we're not. We're going to play Innocent Beans. Got it. They had the Cavalry. But not quite to the degree I wanted to do. Under my face, by the way, is Galio Zyra, which is... It's gonna be painful. I should have picked Scion. I have not played a slow cooker build in so long. There are 2 Morgs and Lux teams. Wow. So she got raid boss. Is she AFK? Because she didn't get an item. Looks like my teammate's AFK, or his teammate's AFK, I mean. Okay, well, we're just attacking from afar today, I guess. I knew he'd dodge it. That's the first time ever that I have actually thrown something expecting a dodge and they really did dodge into it. Ever in my whole life. Not really. It's just that I do it all the time and it doesn't work. Do I get Swifties? No, we get Sorks here. Swifties would be funny. It's not the right play though. Yeah, the Infernal Conduit, by the way, very nice. I didn't know she was gonna root them there. Oop. She keeps rooting him right when I don't expect it. Master Yi. Master Yi. Untargetable, do a lot of damage, Master Yi. Gotta hate it. I want to get this in time. I need the dummy. There we go. Mana's actually gonna be an issue. I might have to get Archangels, I guess. Guess that'll be my first item. Well, that hurt. I just wanted her to get as much stacked up as she could. Okay, I was like doing the gamer lean there. Glad the Yi is dead. I want that team to lose. Good. Okay, Archangels, whatever. I need it now. Then we'll get Leandries, and then we'll get Rabadons, and we'll get Rylai's, or maybe we'll get Rylai's and Rabadons, depending on how bad the running away is. Damn! Damn! Lux, holy shit! I thought Hecarim killed me fast. I couldn't do anything, man. Pantheon plus Hecarim, they just instantly kill me. And the Pantheon keeps me stunned for the whole fucking fight. I was trying to spam Q into an ult there, but I just couldn't. No. All of these.
And a hush falls over the crowd as the fighters exchange legal tender for objects of indeterminate worth. Join the show.
What's that? Me?
Oh, the fucking Zyra. Now I can burn the big health bar characters at least. It's looking like I do probably just want to get Rabadons.
Every human has a little sparkle.
I just noticed that my Lux got adapt. That's a good one.
I like talking to you.
I will say I think the AP to AD one is better than adapt, just because you can get way more AP than you can get AD. Like, you just get Rabadons and some other shit and you're golden. I hate Vi's ultimate, man. She just holds you in place for so damn long, and then she can just punch you the moment it ends. So annoying to deal with. And then because she has the tank busting capabilities, it's like you can't even beat her by playing a tanky character. You just have to out damage her from afar before she can get on top of you with an ult that's a point and click, get on top of you and stun you. Movement speed is pretty good, I'll take that. Okay.
I just had the strangest.
I just wanted to try and at least do some damage to one of them, but Morg Lux is so fucking annoying. The double long-lasting root. Yeah. Not an ideal last game of the day. Getting, I think, 8th place. But nothing much you can do against a Lux Morgana other than also play a Lux Morgana. If only I had played Morgana, I think it would have been really funny if I did, and then we had had 3 Lux Morganas in one game. Would have been really funny, I think. Oh well. Not ideal. But what can you do? I hope that, other than the internet issue that I'm sure fucked with my stream, because it always does, other than that, I hope anyone watching, lurking in chat, had a good stream. Anyone watching the VOD, hope you had a good one. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.